Hello and welcome to Serious About Sports TV. I'm Joe Needley and I'm here to bring you another edition of the top 5 players, this time from the Betfred Super League. Now straight to it. First up, in 5th place, because I'm ranking them all this week, in 5th place I decided to go for Wigan Warriors, is arguably one of their best ever signings here, in Bevan French. Now French, as well as 2 attacking kicks in the game against Wakefield, he scored 2 tries as well as managed 8 tackle busts and 176 metres from 17 carries. A staggering amount for Wigan, and I'll tell you something, they really did have to fight hard to beat Wakefield, despite many critics saying they'd have it easy. But despite the fact that it was far from it, French, he stood out again in what was a man of the match performance awarded by the Sky Sports team. Well worthy of a place, but he's down in 5th. But who's above him, we'll see. 4th place, I've gone for Warrington Wolves, is Matty Ashton. Now Ashton, he scored quite an incredible try for Warrington in their win over Catalan. He also provided a try assist too, but as well as that, 3 tackle busts and 157 metres from 22 carries. Though the stats aren't as high as French there, I suppose it was his inclusion as well, because I mean he's still a young player, still up and coming, but he really has taken Super League by storm this year as Ashton. I mean, not only with his indomitable speed, but also his support play has been fantastic. And against Catalan, it was no different. So that's why Ashton is just that slightly higher up the list than French. He really is taking things by storm, as I just said there, and he'll keep on going. 3rd place, I have gone for, well, what was the forgotten juggernaut, Nanino. Now, Inu, he scored 2 tries for Salford in their win over Hull FC, the 28-22, in case anyone missed it. Not only that, he added 4 goals for good measure as well, so 16 points all belong to Inu there. But as well as that, 9 tackle busts as well as 134 metres from 17 carries. Inu, many thought him to be past his best, but it turns out he's far from it. And he was even highly praised as Ian Watson for what a response he is doing for Salford. So Inu, far from past his best, as we just said there, plenty more to offer, and he'll be crucial for Salford's next 2 games, but more of that to come. 2nd place, I decided to go for, well, what is turning out to be a coup for the Leeds Rhinos, Richie. Now Myler, he's another one who's faced quite a lot of criticism for being past his best, or, you know, not living up to the hype. But Myler in the game against Hull KR, a try and 3 assists, he really was at his best here. He's producing some fine form at fullback, because he's usually been preferred as a halfback over the years. But Myler at fullback, I mean, he did ever so well against Hull KR. He did the week before in the Challenge Cup as well. I mean, if I elaborate on his stats a bit more, 5 tackle busts as well as 91 metres. He really has been a revelation for Leeds, and all the fans are agreeing there as well. Well, the Leeds fans anyway. So he comes in at 2nd place, another one proving the critics wrong. Now, 1st place, some might have thought this is a bit straightforward. I have decided to go for Huddersfield's Aiden Caesar. Now, Huddersfield, I'll just say them first of all. Huddersfield, many have said that their season is done and dusted. Perhaps not, though, as interim head coach Luke Robinson has helped guide them to 2 wins from 2 so far. Aiden Caesar was at the forefront of their win over Castleford Tigers. I mean, a try and assist from him in the game. I mean, helping Jermaine McGilvray to a hat-trick. But 6 attacking kicks from the Australian, a 68 metres from 13 carries. Caesar, he really controlled the game. And not only that, Huddersfield, they came from the overturned 2 deficits in the game. 10-0 and 19-12, of course. I mean, I suppose it was that attitude as well that helped him to number 1. Caesar, he really has proved to be a star signing in Super League this season. There was doubt over him coming back during the lockdown. But no, he's decided to come back. He really is taking life, producing top stuff for Huddersfield there. And that is why he is number 1, helping Huddersfield to yet another crucial win and to prove to the critics that they are far from done this season. So, in order for this week, I've ranked the top 5 players from the Betfred Super League. Let us know what you think in the comments, whether you agree or disagree. You can follow us at Serious About Rugby League on Facebook, Twitter, as well as Instagram. We are Serious About Sports TV on YouTube as well. Make sure you subscribe to that. That's all we've got time for this week. I'm Joe Needley. Let us know what you think of what you thought of my choices. Who would you may have had in instead of them, in case you disagree. And once again, thank you for watching.